Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Amused Jester. My name is Junior, and today we're going to be reviewing from the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection, Orko, the Heroic Magician. So I'm really very excited to get this one. I believe I already have an Orko, who doesn't, in their collection, but not necessarily from the cartoon collection. Here's the back of the packaging, and he comes with Orko, Grizzlord, and Fangman, which I have. Cartoon collection. Ooh, and what are these characters coming in? Interesting. Um, yeah. So Montauk, I think, is his name. The Orko's uncle. This is gonna be interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna keep him as Orko or Montauk because, like I said, I already have an Orko. Interesting. Let me open him up and take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so that's everything out of packaging. Again, we get the mini comic, Future Tense, I guess, part 5 of the Horde Invasion Saga. Of course, it would be a continuing story, but I just never read it, so... Future Tense, it even has He-Man from the future version of He-Man. That's interesting, with She-Ra and Hordak. I really should be reading this, because as I'm... quickly perusing through these pages, they do kind of look interesting. All right, so we have the ball head of Montauk. No, this is not the ball head of Montauk. I think it's just a replacement for Orko. No, it's a ball head for Montauk. I guess it doesn't come with glasses. Oh, a very, very pliable medallion that says hero. So that's good. And the beard for Uncle Montauk. And a flight stand for Orko. Very simple. Visually, it's Orko. I mean, I wish I could compare it with my other Orko, which is buried somewhere. My review station right now, as you saw from my first initial coming back video, is swamped. This is the reason why I need to do these reviews really quickly, because I need to get rid of this table. I need some breathing space. I'm just in this state of mind that I want to clean things up. I like the fact that the hat is a bright orange. Look at that. Because of how you're able to move this, you can... the way Orko is drawn, there's so much emotion you can depict on him. You know, he's a very cartoony character. And the way this figure is done, look, you can really change his attitude that's being given off by the figure. Now, I might just be projecting emotions to this figure. That doesn't necessarily mean is there, but a better poser like The Amazing would be able to pose this in a way that say, oh, he's being shy, or he's being quirky, or you know what I mean, like the way that... and I'm only saying that because the way they designed this is just so much stuff you can do, and it's all in the head. There's really no emotion being emoted by the hands, you know, but maybe in conjunction. Yeah, look, right? I think so. Anyway, so movement obviously on the head I'm very pleased with, because it's able to evoke a lot of emotional responses from me. So that, I think that's pretty good. You can even... now, I will say this though, because the head is so emotive, I want to do him with hands on hips, and you can't do it. Yeah, the articulation is somewhat limited, so the arms can at least go at the shoulders, T-pose. There is a rotation at the shoulders. It's a single jointed elbow, but does not go 90, slightly below 90. So I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say that's like a 45-degree angle only at the elbow. It does have a rotation, the wrist does go in and out and a rotation. I believe they are removable. Yes, they are. But there's only that one set of hands. Yeah, look. Yeah, definitely a very emotive character. In terms of replacing, the head pops off very, very easily. The head is a little bit more stiffer. Oh, look, and he comes off the stand pretty easily as well. I think you can only put the head one way, and that's the wrong way. Oh, the head is a little bit more stiffer to put in. Okay. Bald-headed Montauk. The joints are really soft putting in, so it's kind of hard to, at least for my version. Look at how that's pretty loose on mine, but yeah, I guess that's right. I think mine is kind of loose, so I just have to be careful putting it in. Yeah, well, that's Uncle Montauk to replace it. I should have gotten two of these. It's technically a second character. Yeah, I should have gotten two of these. Maybe I'll order another one. Because I know from watching other reviews that these aren't necessarily interchangeable with the other Orko. I think it is, but it just looks so weird. And I feel like Montauk is a second character, and like maybe it would have been. I think maybe the character itself, Montauk, deserves a bigger body or different body type, but I feel like this is good enough to warrant a second figure. And I forgot to put on the hero. We'll pretend I put it on there. All right, so this is a full $19 figure, but it's done so well, and there's such an emotional connection for me with Orko that I'll give it a value of 12. Base price 10, equaling to $19. Definitely a good upgrade to the Orko that we've gotten. You know what? I'm gonna lower that to value of 11 instead of 12. Only because, look, it's got gripping hands for something. And it would serve this figure so well with just like small beakers, puff of magic, or something like that. Because it's so emotive too. So I'll give it an 11. No, I'll give it a 12. I can't fault it. It's too good of a figure. Value 12, base price 10, equaling to $19. Even though it's a smaller figure, you're getting a lot less. But it's just a necessity to have in your collection. It's an essential figure to have in your Masters of the Universe. Oh, from the cartoon collection. That's right. This is the cartoon collection. Yeah, because I kept looking at my Masters of the Universe. But yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's it for my review of Orko from the cartoon collection. Masters of the Universe. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys on my next review. Bye.